What's going on, my dudes? Welcome to the channel. I'm QuinnyBags, and today, my dudes, I'm going to teach you how to make a very compact, efficient, and very easy to make all-purpose crop farm. Now, this farm can be used for seeds to make wheat. You can use it for carrots. You can use it for potatoes. You can use it for beetroot. You can use it for any crop among those lines right there. So if you guys want to build this farm, stick around and I'm going to show you guys how. Now, if you guys can we smash 100 likes on this video for Quinny? Also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to smash sub because we're trying to get 100,000 subscribers. All right, my dudes, let's go ahead and get into this farm. So as you guys can tell, this is a very, very simple, compact farm. This is two of them set up side by side. We're going to be building one of them today. Now, as you can see, it's really, really compact, easy, and fully automatic, using villagers to harvest all that wheat or carrots, beetroots, potatoes, whatever you're looking for. So let's go ahead and show you guys what you need for this farm, and let's get started. In this chest is everything you will require for this farm. Now, one thing down below here, you're going to require one villager. Obviously, you can't get a spawn egg, but you're going to have to transport them to your farming area. And also, we're going to need 8 stacks of any type of seeds. Now, it's easier to do seeds just to fill his inventory, so that way he can actually start planting and he can actually harvest all your crops for you. So you're going to need a lot of seeds. It's a little bit tricky, but if you need bone meal, super easy to get. Also, if you need iron, I have an iron farm on my channel. So let's grab all these supplies and let's go build this thing. All right, to start off this farm, we're going to actually have to dig out a 9 by 9 square with it being 2 deep. So pretty simple. Let's go ahead and get started. We're just going to do the 9 by 9 first, and then we'll dig it 2 deep. All right, there's our 9 by 9, and now let's just go ahead and dig it down to 2 deep now. All right, now that was pretty easy. So first thing first, you're going to want to pick what side you want the chest on. Whatever side you want the chest on, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go from the center here, which is right here. There should be 4 on each side, and we're going to go ahead and dig this 2 deep as well. So dig that 2 deep and go ahead and dig that 2 deep. Now, because it's a 9 by 9, one side will have 4 and one side will have 3. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go and drop a double chest down here, and then we're going to go ahead and put hoppers on top of it. Next thing you're going to do is dig out the 3 on one side, the 4 on the other side, and we're going to crouch and place down our hoppers leading into each hopper. Now make sure you crouch and make sure you aim at the other hopper while placing the other hoppers. All right, so there you go. So that's going to be the front of our farm right there. Next thing, we're going to go ahead and dig a trench. So 1 block away, 2 blocks away, technically with a 1 block gap, we're going to dig a 2 deep trench here. So go ahead and dig it 2 deep, just like that. And we're going to do the same thing from the other side. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3 blocks from the wall, and we're going to dig this 2 deep here. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to grab our redstone torches and we're going to place 9 in a row, just like that. And do the same on the other side, 9 in a row, just like that. And then the next thing, cover it up with dirt. And just cover up the other side with dirt. All right, so it should look exactly like this now. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go from this side and we're just going to dig a little staircase from the center. That way you can access your chest down here. So just dig a nice little staircase just like this. All right, that's perfect. Now the next thing we're going to do is come from this side, place 2 pieces of dirt. That way the farm is blocked off. And then from this side, you can still make your way down here. You can decorate down here, do whatever you want down here. And then make sure this chest is fully openable, which it will be with hoppers on top. And you can also test if the hoppers work by going ahead and dropping an item on top of the hoppers and then checking the chest and make sure they're in there. And if they're in there, you know it works. All right, the next thing, we're going to grab our powered rails and we're going to start from the middle here. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you're crouched while doing this because or else you will open the hoppers. And just go 1, 2, 3 like this. Now you might be wondering, why do I have to go from the middle? If you do that, it'll screw it up. So make sure you always go from the middle and then 2 and then 3, just like that. And do the same thing for the other side. Go 1, 2, 3. And then as you can see, the pattern just continues until we're done placing all these powered rails down. Now, we need to connect these powered rails. We got to pull out our regular rails, and let's go and connect all of these. I'm just going to connect all these real quick. And there we have it. So our tracks are down. The next thing that needs to go down is our mine carts with hoppers. So let's go ahead and grab these. All right, so we're going to go and grab our 9 mine carts with hoppers. Before you place these down, if you want to turn the friendly creatures off so they're not so annoying, you can do that. Just go ahead and turn friendly creatures off. All right, so as you guys can see, they are now flowing across the track. Next step, we're going to grab our dirt, and we're just going to build a bridge across like this, and then we're going to fill out this whole farm with dirt over top. Now, to make it easier before we do this, let's grab our stone brick, and let's go around like this and just build ourselves a wall. That way we can keep our villagers protected, and that way if the grass grows on top of the dirt, we don't have to dig underneath and make it more complicated than it has to be. So go around like this, and that's perfect. Now let's go ahead and fill out the dirt across here, and then once you're done that, I'll show you the next step. All right, our whole field is filled out now, and it's looking pretty good. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our water bucket and 1 slab, and we're going to go to the middle of the field. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to delete this, and we're going to place down a slab with a water bucket right on top, just like that. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to keep your whole field hydrated. So that way, it'll always keep hydrated so the villager can always keep planting over and over. Next thing, we're going to grab our hoe, and we're just going to go ahead and take care of the whole field and till the field so it looks like this instead of just plain dirt. Okay, so your field should look like this, and as you see, it is hydrated because it's darker soil. Next thing, come into the farm and place your composter over top of this water pool, just like that, with a piece of glowstone on top of that, and a slab on top of that. Now, our next step is we need to get our villager ready. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and put these fences over top of the farm. This way, the villager does not get hurt, killed, or anything like that when mobs are around. So just go around and place these fences on top. Now, if you want to, you could always do a double stack of glass if you want to make it look a little fancier. Totally up to you. Now, off the side of the farm, we're going to set up a little area for our villager here. That way, he can actually collect all these seeds, these 8 stacks of seeds, before he goes in there. So we're going to place our villager in here. You guys are obviously going to have to boat him in or, mine cart him in. But get him into this little square outside the farm before you put him in. And go ahead and drop 8 stacks in total of either all wheat seeds or beetroot seeds, carrots, potatoes, or whatever you want to do. Totally up to you, but you just need to fill his inventory with 8 stacks in total before he actually goes into that farm. So as you can see, his inventory is full. Now, to double check if his inventory is full, try throwing 1 more stack just in case you maybe were a little off. But nope, his inventory is 100% full. So we're going to leave him there. We're going to go inside the farm, and we're just going to plant all of our crops real quick. All right, now that our crops are planted, you are good to release your villager in. So let's just break down this wall real quick. And it might take him a little while to focus and realize, hey, there's a composter over there. He wants to become a farmer for the rest of his life. It might take him a little bit. So you can always give him a push, or you can patiently wait. Totally up to you. All right, and he's in the farm. So we can break this wall. And now we're just going to grab out some torches here just to kind of make this farm a little bit safer. I place a torch every few blocks here, as you can see. All right, and your farm is 100% complete. Now, to show that it works 100%, I'm going to go ahead and bone meal the farm, and you can watch as the villager actually crops it after I bone meal it. All right, as we can see, he is now going to town, and he's actually cropping the field. One thing you can also do, just in case you don't want your villager to lose his job, you can actually lock in a trade with your villager by just making 1 trade with them. But as you can see, he's going to work, and slowly but surely, this man will go ahead and tear this whole field apart, and he will go ahead and drop all of the wheat back into the chest. So as you can see, the wheat actually just got picked up there. And if we come down below here and check, the wheat should be in the chest down below. And it is. So as you can see, it's a fully automatic farm once it gets going. And of course, it takes a little bit for the villagers to get going. And yes, they have to work during the day, I believe. I don't think they work during the night. So there you go, my dudes. That is a fully automatic crop farm. Very compact, very sleek, and very nice. I really like the design on this one. It is pretty cool. Now, this farm is designed by me, inspired by other builds I've actually seen, and then I've kind of mashed it into my own compact build. So if you guys appreciate appreciate it. Make sure to smash that like button. I really appreciate that. And also, if you're new, don't forget to drop a sub because we're on our way to 100,000 subscribers. And if you guys enjoy this, then I will do more tutorials in the future. All right, so have yourself an amazing day, my dudes. Go ahead and get those villagers working for you and go get some crops of your own. Have an amazing day, my dudes. Peace out.